Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're just to join me today as we make our way to Lustrum. And I think on the way, no, we're just going to Lustrum. We also need to go over there, so we could go to Carillon on the way to Lustrum. But I do want to go to Lustrum, so let's go to Lustrum. For once in my playthrough, I will go to where I mean to go. First off, well, it's very unfortunate that I need to go to New Winchester before. But apart from that, we're going to Lustrum. So, yeah, last episode we made our way back from the southwestern reaches of the Reach, because that's where we are, and we're just making our way to New Winchester, because I think I have some missions there. I'm not really sure, because I'm not recording this in the same day as the last episode. I recorded the last episode on Tuesday, I want to say, and it's Saturday for me. The Saturday before this video goes up. At least, according to my expectations. We got Taketes! And we also have probably something... No, we can have something out of this. In sky suits and spore masks, your crew hauls a porous asteroid aboard. The top half is veiled by a mesh of fungus like minty crinoline. Crinoline? Lichen of all shades cling to the underside of the rock in an iridescent coating. And I can cut free the fungal crinoline, which is great, because I need that for experiments, and I shall do that. The phlegmatic researcher in the Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve requested you to bring him the lattice. The fungus' stuff is like cutting wood with a penknife, but it eventually gives way. And off we go. Scratch against all the things. Oh, look at that! Our cannons don't actually... What are you doing? Are you kidding me? They didn't crash. I think they're going backwards and forwards. I'm not sure what their AI is. I wonder if it's just a fundamental bug in the AI. A way for them to... Because, you know, old games used to have that. Because, there was less documentation for making simple AI like, you know, NPCs pathing through things and all that. But I remember in old games, NPCs just going up against walls and just staying there for a little while and then moving about a bunch. Especially cars, especially like in games like GTA, the GTA 1 and 2. The cars used to be super weird with their AIs. Not tremendously so, but pretty weird. And here we are in New Winchester to fix our engine at least and leave some stuff behind as well. Oh, also, yeah, more important, more than anything, it is to get our things, our bazaar things, our prospects, that's the word. We can buy any of them, and we can go to Port Prosper for munitions of, munitions? Okay, I'm not going to do that. And this is Carillon. 5 gourds of Chorister. I only have the 1, but I might have more. And that, we'll read those when we arrive. It's all good. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we have more. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is great. This is absolutely awesome. Also, we know we need the unseasoned hours to go to the new place, which is pretty good. We got supplies. We need supplies. We have that. Okay, so that's our only thing, and that's to Carillon. Let's look at our mission over here, if you'll do away with that. Thank you very much. Helping the circus. We do indeed need to go to the circus, but I'm not going there because we have time to go there eventually. Sweet Jane needs to go to Lustrum. The Rat Brigade needs to go to Perdurance. And that is also that's the well. Eventually we'll do that, and sooner excuse me, sooner rather than later. I don't know where my voice went there. More Perdurance. Entering the Regent's Grave. Yeah, that's on there. I didn't have fuel for that, or supplies, in fact. Visions of Parzival. That's the wreck. I should, yeah, I'm gonna get more crew, and I'll go there. Let's see, this is for back to south. This is from London. This is Lustrum. The Vagabond needs to go to Lustrum. So that's the 2 missions we have there. And this one over here is to accumulate 6 report reports and speak to him again. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. That's definitely kind of cool. Okay, so we are, if I remove that, that is +5, which means I don't have space for that. But I will go in here, well, not here. I'll go in here and buy more fuel and just carry it around. Then the Wolvesy thing, that's how much money I need. And then if I need to repair my stuff, it's not an Abrams Engineering. Yeah, we're getting up there. I can repair it over in here. Is that how much I need? 10? Exactly 10? No, fully repair. Yeah. Thank you very much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My critical damage quality is gone? I didn't know I had that. I should have paid attention to that. Well, it's gone now, so I can see. I can't even reload that. Okay, so hire crew. Absolutely. A few, 2 or 3 sounds good to me. And I get 2, which is fine. Not ideal. Oh, look at that. Our terror is also gone. This is fantastic. This is amazing. I love it. Explore the city just in case. I can't really do anything. Well, actually, maybe I can. I can go to the Promise of Days. Usually, I don't really have anything, yeah, to do over here. So, we're leaving. Off we go. So, we're going immediately to Carillon. That would be take a hard left and keep going. That's pretty much a good plan, I would say. There's a bit, as long as we don't crash straight on against things as I did last episode. Because I did that. Was it last episode or a couple of episodes ago? I usually record like 2 episodes in a row. Today I might record more than 2. We'll see. I do want to find the new cities, so I'm really hyped for that. Or I say cities, but you know, the new places. And I look forward to finding Perdurance. To Old Tom's Well, that's another thing. And also I want to go into that old engine that we found. Okay, Trapisto's Hurry. Okay, okay. If I can get more stuff than just that one thing that we just got, that would be fantastic. I don't think we can. This is just for stuff. Okay, so we have 70, 95. That's good. Study, and I can learn something, probably for experience. 30. What do we have over here? 100%. Scrape it for supplies. Gain supplies, but also terror. That sounds a terrible thing. 70% here, though. Harvest the lichen. Your stokers assure you can be burned for fuel. No, I'm gonna study it. I don't need the fuel. I can pay for this. Visions of Heaven. Yes, it does not respond to movement, heat, or light. It likes song, though. And we sing at it, and it does things. It's always the same, so we've heard of that before. Dang it, I pressed W. If you're in cruise control and you press W, it stops the cruise control. Which I find to be a little bit counterintuitive. I realize it's also not, but for me it is counterintuitive. I understand why it makes sense, though. Okay, there's nothing on this side. I'm gonna send out the bat. Or rather, send the bat out. See what we get out of here. Can't read anything. It found something. Well, didn't find anything relevant, though, because we were going there anyway. Yeah, what has it found? The sky closes its cold jaws about you. Water freezes in the pipes. Engineers scurry to and fro with boiling kettles. Mm-hmm. Did I ever... I remember talking about how you would prevent water from freezing in an old steam engine without, you know, modern-day antifreeze stuff. I think I read into that, and I think it's like vinegar. Solutions of vinegar and other things. I think salt might help as well. Hi! Hello. Aren't you a sight? That was bad. What the heck is that? Oh, that's a Kantankeri. Kantankeri's gone. Hello. Oh, there's a stomach. Yep, I'll get it. So, its shell is too tough to crack, but it is large enough to crawl into, and that's what the unlucky winner of an impromptu lottery is obliged to do. They are given a knife and a sou'wester, which is, I assume, something else, to cover their sky suit, and crawl inside. They emerge later dripping, cursing, and clutching the withered knot of a stomach. Okay, I'm not really sure what the engine that we released or whatever thought was up here. I did see another engine. Oh, holy balls. Okay, I need to get out of here because that guy's gonna shoot me. Are you? What are you doing? You're weird. What the heck? Stop it. I'm friends. I will bring you down. Man, that... Yeah, I'll bring you down, man. Yeah, I'm pretty powerful. The crew of this weathered engine had been driven mad by the winds and stars and the things that haunt the sky. And there's just basically things. Plus 1 of unseasoned hours. Not too shabby. And because... Oh! My bad. I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong key. So the damage we took, I think, was twofold. I think we... I don't know if we took more damage than normal. But 2 points is totally fine. We brought down a Kantankeri and that other guy went down. I think I would have probably been hit if it weren't for the Takati going around and being all weird. And here we are at the soundtrack of Carillon. The getting back to Lustrum is going to be a little bit of an issue, though. Not really. Just go up and about, and we'll buy supplies up in Lustrum. Very good at this. And here we are. It's very hard to control the sideways thing. So, I can enter Carillon's foyer, I can write a report, and it's all the same, and I can visit the isolated office of an abstemious devil. There's something going on in here. I'm gonna speak to the presiding deviless. Greetings, Doctor. How may we stretch and strain? I wonder if there is anything. Can only do this once. Sure. I don't think there is anything. Will she give me anything? No. It's all the same that we saw before. I mean, we don't have it to do anything here, so, you know, I'm not expecting anything. We do have this. The Devils of Carillon are experimenting with a new penance involving close harmony singing. They request up to 5 gourds of chorister nectar, which is considered a panacea by opera singers and actors with extensive monologues. Carillon lies to the northeast. I know. The presiding deviless takes your last gourd herself. Fabulous, she says. We would hate the limitations of the penitent's vocal cords to obstruct their treatment. We prefer their confessions to at least be in tune. A lot of experience. No, actually, the otherworldly artifact is the bonus. And we can buy some barrels of things. But I don't need those. I can buy the nectar. Wait. I can buy however much I want. Interesting. Which means I could have completed that without actually having the things, which is totally fine. So Gregory's or Gramarie's or whatever, and then we have nothing over here. Yeah, we just came here. No, actually we might. Can travel around Carillon. There's some things that I might do here, but I haven't leveled up yet, or I haven't improved all that much to really make it worth going back in there, because that is quite a long journey in all those little nooks. I can contemplate the statue. I think does this lower my terror? Yes, indeed. There's something. Yeah, we heard of that before, and off we go. So from here, we're going north through the garden of insatiable roses. That's I didn't consider that the roses were insatiable. That's not something a quality. It's not usually a quality that you assign to roses, to flowers in general. Well, actually, the Venus flytraps and stuff like that, they probably would be satiable. I don't know. Maybe other plants have appetites, like sunflowers or something. I don't know. Do sunflowers ever turn away from the sun and be like, nah, I'm good? What do we have over here? I can mourn the dead. I can signal the wreck, which wouldn't really mean anything. I'm just gonna mourn the dead here, and my terror is gonna fall, and off we go. So we're pretty close. Oh yeah, I should go there, because there probably people wrote things. We're close to that one, and we should go. And also there's this engine going about. Hi. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're going down. Woohoo! I had to make a split-second decision there, because of course I couldn't strafe about whether I should keep going or if I should stay. So this is gonna 72% on that, which is good. Recover. Will give you a small weapon that you can equip while in dock or sell at an equipment shop. Really? The rich Marauder is defeated. You approach the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. I will go with that. The bridge is in ruins. Interesting. The hold is crumpled, but its main gun has survived, and an engineering crew could remove it intact. Your crew return in one piece, bearing the spoils of your victory. It was a right devil to remove, Captain, says the lead engineer. Hope you'll make good use of it. The Marauder cannon launches chunks of jagged, superheated rock via a brutally basic mechanism. Simple, ruthless, effective. Why would it need to be superheated? Wouldn't that just... actually, superheated... there might be things that make it better to be superheated. I'm not actually sure if it's better. Because it might react differently with the air. It might have different piercing properties. But, oh, I can't read the ledger. Aww. That's what I came here for. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I'll see you later. Bye. Yep. Yeah, that's what I went there for. So to Lustrum it is. Staying as far away from that terrible place as possible. The horror that we found. Hi, it's Tacitus. Hello, I'm friends. Don't you dare. You're gonna dare, aren't you? What the heck? Oh, that's a mining place. Is it? Probably. Oh, okay. Pretty worthwhile, I would say, to come here. Found a mining place. It's gonna disappear the moment we go into the port. And this is the Almadicus. I can enter through, and that's pretty bad. I can mourn the wreck, or mourn the dead. Just go around mourning a bunch. You know, it's good. It's good for morale. Quite literally. You've seen me already. Go away. It's like a curious cat. What is this? I know I just checked on it a minute ago, but I must see what it is and sniff. That's right, the Tacitus. Oh, maybe that's why I mentioned a curious cat. Well, anyway, Tacitus sort of sounds a little bit like a tabby cat. Is it tabby cat? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It doesn't sound quite too close to a tabby cat. That's a friend, because otherwise I would rotate and go there. It's been a while since we've been to Lustrum. I forgot about the soundtrack. Very lonely expanse. The crew sees the snow on Lustrum and then stares at the rat brigade. The smiles hide thoughts of earmuffs. I don't know what the I mean, because yeah, because it's cold, I suppose. Gloves would be my first thought, though. The frantic, hustling heart of Lustrum. Indeed. But more importantly, port reports. Right. There we go. Lovely. And then, attempt to climb the mountain. Definitely don't attempt to climb the mountain. Visit the Windward Company. Nope. Visit Murgatroyd's Golden Tea Soup. Not tea soup, tea shop. That's not why we're here. This is also not why we're here, but this is definitely worthwhile. It's pretty cheap. You unlock this with the affiliation of villainy. A doleful fence lifts the corner of a tarpaulin to show you the wares underneath. Davy's dust, he intones like a vicar at a funeral. Chivs, irons, barkers, bulldogs with 6 teeth. You translate his criminal argot into plain English. Gunpowder, that's chivs. Knives, irons. Guns, barkers. Bulldogs with 6 teeth. Oh, maybe gunpowder. I don't know. Chivs? Chivs would be knives, wouldn't it? Huh. Oh, Davy's dust is gunpowder. Right, I'm sorry. Chivs would be knives, guns would be barkers. Irons are guns. That's quite interesting. Anyway, let's go to the bazaar. That was the bazaar. We're gonna need to buy fuel, and that's gonna be that. It's not ideal, but we have a place to go, so we should be fine. Hopefully we'll be fine. So we got the claim fields, but we can't do anything. My claim is silent. I don't think I can do anything there. Let's see. Nothing remains of your mining operation. More prospectors keep flooding into town every day. New claims are snapped up. Most will leave with nothing but regret. You may not have made great reaches out of this place, but at least you leave to new opportunities and new adventure. Not all are so lucky. Yeah, it's a nasty place, this one is. So let's start with the Vagabonds Residence. You follow the Vagabond past Lustrum's outskirts into the whirling whiteness beyond. Miles from civilization, you find a mansion half buried in snow, perched on a rocky outcrop. The vagabond wades to the door and slams on the iron knocker. After some time, the door eases open. A doddery butler, I think, peers out, with his face so downcast it looks half melted. "Welcome back, sir," says the tragic butler, wearily. "A letter was delivered in your absence." So I can explore the mansion. I can ask... Yeah, let's first ask how the vagabond could afford such a place. 10 bedrooms, a kitchen that could staff a dozen cooks, a chandelier that drips with diamonds. Princes have lived less ostentatiously. I was going to 10 bedrooms. It sounds like he might have just, moved in, especially if it's half buried. But I don't know. I don't expect them to just, chandeliers with diamonds. Yeah. "Ah, you should have seen it in its heyday." The vagabond rubs his hands before the fire. "Warm, noisy, bustling with staff and guests. Our parties could be heard in New Winchester. Isn't that right?" "Quite so, sir," says the tragic butler. "I struck it lucky in the mountain, you see," says the vagabond. "Found enough hours to make me rich enough to buy all this, and more besides." He claps you on the back. "All the luxury in the world can't compare to the majesty of the open sky, though. Right, Doctor?" And I need to continue your conversation with the vagabond in his lustrum mansion. Right, I need to do that. I'm going to explore the mansion. The vagabond has shrugged out of his coat, and he's heaping logs on the fire, who have a few moments to roam the place. Did I not read this? I did not. The vagabond sips his whiskey before the fireplace, telling rambling stories about the parties he threw in the mansion's better days. The tragic butler stands to one side, mournfully dignified. Yeah, I think I read all the things. Yeah, absolutely. The mansion is colossal. Its walls built with bronzewood logs, its bathrooms gleaming with ivory, its walls decorated with gold-framed portraits of a younger, better-groomed vagabond. But it's also obviously been years since it was properly maintained. Some of the windows are broken, and snow has heaped the floor beneath. Is heap a transitive verb? Is that what happens when the floor just, gets bent and just sort of swells because the wood gets, wet, and then it just enlarges itself? If you've ever been to old houses with the wooden floors, you know exactly what this happens. Or if you have cheap furniture, that also happens if you get it wet. Black mold streaks the carpet. There is an overpowering smell of damp. Ah, my favorite. The vagabond sips his whiskey. I'm going to ask him about the butler's letter. He has been brandishing the envelope for more than half an hour now. As I go around looking at the mold. "Yes, give me the gist? I think that's how it's pronounced. "The gist of it, will you?" asks the vagabond, idly tossing snowballs at a portrait of a severe-looking woman in black. The butler clears his throat. "The letter was delivered by a skylark who called himself Quiver, sir. In it, he claims to have discovered the location of the sugar-spun garden. He was seeking your help." The vagabond pauses mid-throw. "But that's a myth. A story to tell over campfires when the night is cold and hungry." He looks uncertain for a moment and then shrugs. "Young Quivers means well, but he must have been mistaken." "The blizzard outside has worsened. Best you stay until the morning. I'm going to spend the night at the vagabond's mansion." You stay up into the night. Your conversation is meandering, but the vagabond repeatedly circles back to the mysterious letter. "I'm worried for Quivers," he says. "The old skylarks haven't seen him in months, and he comes to my house babbling about a myth." The next morning, the butler says his plaintive goodbyes. As you crunch through the snow toward Lustrum, the vagabond says he plans to track down Quivers. "What kind of a king would I be if I didn't protect my subjects?" he asks. "Besides, I once believed in the sugar-spun garden myself. I must admit I'm curious." And I gained 3 sky stories, which is rather nice. There you go. Pretty good stuff. So the mountain sings, but I can join in the celebration. Absolutely will. because that lowers my terror. It's a jolly thing to do. I can go to Sweet Jane's counting house, but I can't really do much because, what's that for? You will also gain turn in 3. Oh, no, that's a different thing altogether. Ooh. There's a commotion at the end of the high street. Yeah, this is the same description. I think there is a commotion. What's that for? Huh. 2 prospectors drag a wounded man on a small ledge. His legs are broken, frozen. Oh, I remember this. I'm gonna lend assistance again. Did I succeed? The arm is dislocated. You lack the medical supplies to stop the poor wretch's pain as you wrench it back into the socket. Yeah. It doesn't really do anything. It just loses me supplies, which is fine because I can buy more, I think. Let's see. Attempt to climb the mountain, visit the Windward, visit the Golden Tea Shop. So enjoy a lovely cup of tea. I can speak to Murgatroyd. Trade spy intelligence with Melusine. Oh, for Savage Secrets. I have way too many of those. I can look at her inventions as I did before, but I don't think anything happens there. That would be Prospector Quarters, I think. Sweet Chain's Counting House. No, that's the other one. It's kind of tricky sometimes to navigate all this stuff. And then I have the Hanged Man Pub. I can buy a round, approach the figure in the corner. Isn't that like yeah, this guy, Mr. Pennies. That's right. How could I forget? How could I forget about Mr. Pennies? Mr. Willie. Mr. Dilly Dally. Okay, what the heck? How did I lose? How did I... I'll buy all of that, absolutely. Oh, also this. A reclaimed Marauder Mangonel. Mangonel. That is a, that's a catapult. What type of thing is it? It is a good thing. The damage of this... The range is great. The heat is terrible. However... The heat is pretty terrible. The damage is good. It doesn't seem to have... Requires Veals. It's an interesting thing. We could use it. Let's do it. Let's use it. Yeah. I mean, why not? So it's not as good for damage output, for damage per heat, because it's basically 1 damage per 2 heat. Whereas this one is 1 damage, or rather it would be, it's 5 per 8. So that would be 2.5 per 4. That would be 1.25 per 2. So it's 25% more effective. That's how it goes. I should have known that because that was easy. Actually, that's technically it's 25%. That's correct. So I will use that, and I will just explore because we're leaving, and we're also out of time for the day. I just now noticed, and now we're going down there. But for right now, also we're going over there. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this, oh yeah, this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.